How we doing, everybody? Today is Friday, April 12th, and I'm going to give you a look at what's gone on over the last 7 days and regarding sales in the Conejo Valley, SIMI Valley, and Moorpark. I'm also going to share with you what's going on with interest rates, and then I'm going to read an article with you from Keeping Current Matters about with the rates where they're at, should you move, should you decide to sell or buy. So let's take a look right now and get going. So here we go with the market watch coming soon. Now you'll notice the closed sales over here. This line is huge, 355. I've called my board. Unfortunately, there's a glitch going on right now with the closed sales, so we don't know this exact number, but we can still get an accurate account of what's going on in the market by looking at some of these other numbers. Coming soon, we have 12, new listings 59, price change 44, back on market 11, active under contract 35, pending 29, ignore this closed one, expired 17, canceled 47, hold 6, and withdrawn 3. All right, so the new listings at 59 and the active under contracts at 35, along with the pendings at 29 is still a little bit of a higher number than the new listings at 59. Now we can only assume that this closed number is somewhere a little higher than the pendings and possibly higher than the active under contracts. So the signal is we are still in a low inventory seller's market. However, with the new listings at 59, this is giving some buyers some new opportunities because the active under contracts is at 35. So comparatively, we are seeing a little bit of building this week in inventory, which is good news for buyers. There's a little bit more opportunity. The new listings coming on at this time of year is also congruent with most years because we do always see in the springtime a surge in new listings, as we like to call it, the spring seller's market. All right, let's take a look now at interest rates. Unfortunately, interest rates have been on the rise. This is because of rising inflation. We were thinking a month or so ago that inflation was on the decline, but over the last month, month and a half, we have seen the opposite, and inflation is on the rise again. So the 30-year fixed rate is at 7.37. The 15-year fixed is at 6.82. The 30-year jumbo is at 7.55. The 7.6 SOFR arm is at 7.25. The 30-year FHA is at 6.75. The 30-year VA is at 6.75. I will give you a little bit of an explanation as to what I think is going on after I finish reading with you this article from Keeping Current Matters on should I move with today's mortgage rates. When mortgage rates spiked up over the last few years, some homeowners put their plans to move on pause. Maybe you did too because you didn't want to sell and take on a higher mortgage rate for your next home. But is that still the right strategy for you? In today's market, data shows more homeowners are getting used to where rates are and thinking it may be time to move. As Mark Zandi, chief economist at Moody's Analytics, explains, listings are up a bit as life events and job changes are putting increasing pressure on locked-in homeowners to sell their homes. Homeowners may also be slowly coming to the realization that mortgage rates aren't going back anywhere near the rate on their existing mortgage. A recent study from Bank of America sheds light on some of the things homeowners say would make them sell, even with rates where they are right now. So let's take a look. What would make homeowners sell? Job opportunity or relocation? 40%. Nicer neighborhood amenities? 40%. The need for a larger home or more rooms? 38%. A social community to be part of, 32%. That's for a lot of the baby boomers that are moving into 55 and plus neighborhoods. A desire to be adventurous and move to a new area, 28%. I have a lot of people, listen, here I'm in California. A ton of my sellers have been moving out of state. Move into a home with rental potential, 21%. What would motivate you to move? Now that you know why other people would move, take a minute to think about what would make a move worth it for you. Is it time to take a chance and go for your dream job, even though it's not local? Are you looking for a neighborhood that has more to offer and a close-knit sense of community? Maybe you just need more space. You're looking for your next great adventure, or you want a house that opens up rental opportunities to pad your income. I have one of those coming, by the way. Get in touch with me if you're looking for a house with rental income potential. And here's something else to consider. Mortgage rates are still expected to go down over the course of the year. And once that happens, there's going to be a big rush of buyers jumping back into the market. While you could delay your plans until rates drop, you'll only have more competition with those buyers if you do. So does that mean it's worth it to move now, even with rates where they are? The answer is that depends. You'll want to consider today's mortgage rates, where they're expected to go from here, and what would prompt you to want to make a change as you decide on your next steps. An expert can help with that. So the bottom line is, other homeowners are getting used to rates and deciding to move. Talk to a local real estate agent to go over what matters most to you and if it's time for you to jump back into the market too. Okay, so we see inventory with a slight increase. We also see interest rates with a rather large increase. It's actually been the largest increase since October of 2022. Does that mean it's a bad time to sell? The answer is no. Does it mean it's a bad time to buy because rates are up? The answer is no. It is a good time to sell because it's low inventory. It is a good time to buy because if the rates do drop, eventually they will drop, then you will be facing much tougher competition in the market when it's time to buy. Okay. So if you're going to be on the fence, if you can afford to buy now, you should absolutely buy now. You're going to spend a lot less out of pocket expense and try to get a deal on a house from a seller that understands the market and needs to make a deal in order to sell. So with what we've seen today, with interest rates up, and I don't believe the Fed is going to reduce interest rates anytime soon this year. Interest rates look like they're only going up, or hopefully, with the rates up, the inflation starts to kind of curb and we see, but we're not going to get this giant 4 to 6, like the Fed said early in the year, 4 to 6 rate cuts. It's not coming. I don't see it coming. I'm no crystal ball. I just use logic, and God bless me with a little bit of common sense. Common sense is telling me rates are not coming down anytime soon. But it doesn't mean it's bad to sell, and it doesn't mean it's bad to buy just because of interest rates. It's all about the deal. And there are deals to be made right now today. So call me, text me, email me. I would love to talk to you. I have a great lender that I can put you in touch with. His name is Sean Hart, right here in Westlake Village with Loan Depot, and he will get you a loan program that will make you happy, I promise. And his service is exemplary. So get a hold of me. Let's talk about it. I can help educate you on what to do, where to go, how to get there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Josh Brenner with Compass in Westlake Village. And don't forget, if you like information about real estate and the Conejo Valley, SIMI Valley, or Moorpark, then please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember to get some exercise today, everybody. Have a good one. Oh, and if you're looking for a property with income potential, I have one coming up in Northridge, 3 units, one property. It's beautiful on half an acre with so much more potential than that. All right, guys, have a good day. Take care. Bye.